Great. We're going to be watching me, who's been playing Illari. This is ranked play. It's Masters 5 now, I believe. So I've started playing support ranked again. I don't know how support players do this because the queue times for support are like 5 minutes, and the queue times for tank is like 15 seconds. So it's a lot of waiting time between games that I'm not used to from playing tank. I last played support I think 3 seasons ago, so there's some decay in here. I peaked Masters 2 playing mostly Ana, still winning like 62, 65% of my games, and I started playing like a little Baptiste and dropped down to Masters 4 after I finished. When I started this up, I was initially in placements. I think the lobbies were Diamond 1. And then after I finished placements, which I think I was like 5 and 3, I played a few more games, and then here I am over at Masters 5, which I think makes sense. I'm actually surprised because I'm basically forcing Illari. I'm not exclusive. I'm not one tricking her, so I do switch if it's like really not working. But I'm defaulting to Illari every single game. Since I'm new at her, I expected to fall more. I was expecting to probably be like somewhere like mid diamond, but so far has not been an issue. So Masters 5, here we go. So this game's going to be on Midtown. I looked through some of the other games. Didn't think they were super interesting. But I think there's a good example to show you kind of my process of learning a hero, like what I'm trying and where like my very obvious gaps are. Like it's very, very clear to me like how many mistakes I'm still making on Yuyari that are like the difference between me and mid or high masters. Start this game. Poke lineup, great for me. One of the things I will note here is everybody always says on the forums, etc. They're like, oh, damage, 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 and I kind of preach something a little differently. I think as supports, I say like heal first, then damage, and the reason being is usually most supports have way more consistent and much stronger healing than they do damage. So for example, for Yari, when she uses her heal beam heals for 120 health per second, and generally speaking, you're not missing it. Like on a tank, you're probably not gonna miss any of it. And on squishies, you're only missing like let's say 25% of it. That's a lot of healing. Versus if I'm damaging exclusively, I only do 75 damage per second if I time it perfectly, and I'm firing every 1 second, so it charges fully. If you fire less than that, it drops all the way down to like 37, 40 damage a second, something super, super low. So I literally do like at least something like twice as much healing as I do damage, assuming I'm hitting every shot, which I'm certainly not. Like you're gonna miss shots. Obviously, crits make it a little trickier to calculate as well. But I think like a good baseline is you're gonna heal for twice as much as you are gonna damage. I think numbers at the end of the game also back that up. So if I have the choice between healing or damage, I'm going to heal because my healing impact is so much higher. Now, obviously, if I can confirm a kill, I'm gonna kill them. Like if I have the difference between let's say my tank is fighting a 1 health Reaper, I'm just gonna shoot the Reaper, obviously. But as a general rule, my perspective is I will use my heal beam first until I've depleted that charge. Then I will start attacking. Is something to keep in mind. So the other thing that's kind of different about Illari is that she doesn't weave attacks like, for example, Kiriko or Baptiste do, because when you're attacking, when you're healing or meleeing, your attack charge does not charge up. So there's always an either or situation. There's not like, oh, like I can heal while my attack is recharging and then go back to attacking. That's not the case. Any healing that you do or meleeing stops your attack recharge. So it really is choosing between healing or damaging. But right now in the poke phase, I'm going to try poking a little bit, and then I'm going to, heal whenever I get an opportunity to, especially tanks, right? Love healing tanks, super easy, high impact. You'll notice that I started here because I feel safe poking out there. Now I've rotated back to fire truck, right? Top people off. I don't really want to shoot shield, but nothing else I'll shoot it. I know the shield's low. I saw the signal's low, so I'm looking to finish him off right now. Rock comes in. I throw pylon. Pylon placement could be like a massive guide in of itself, and I'm not gonna be the one to write it because I'm not that good at it. But I probably should have. I was thinking about searching for one as well, so I'm curious what other people are saying. There is a ton of strategy to the pylon. The pylon heals for 37.5 health a second, which is a lot, right? It's like it's better than a harmony orb, which is 30, and it's got a pretty sizable range on it, and it's automatic. I mean, it's significantly better harmony in the sense that it also will heal, like it'll pick targets on its own, versus like once harmony you throw on a target, when they're maxed out, it doesn't heal anybody else. But obviously it's also vulnerable to being attacked. It's been nerfed down to 100 health, which makes it pretty vulnerable. So you always need to be thinking like, hey, what's my pylon LOS? Like, can the enemies attack it? Right? Are we even going to be able to use the pylon? When can I throw the pylon again? There's a ton to it. There's so much to it. It's like a totally different phase of the game that you need to constantly be thinking about. So you're balancing the risk versus reward of pylon all the time. A pylon that is more forward gets you more value. It's more likely to be healing everybody. But a pylon that's too far forward means it gets destroyed, which means that you didn't have it down for like 14 seconds, which is pretty bad, and definitely can cost you fights for having your pylon destroyed early. So, what's the line that you're drawing constantly between like how much reward I'm trying to get out of it versus how risky it is? But I think there are also objectively better and worse places to throw it. Just poking right now, nothing super exciting. Right, I'm going to rotate this pylon. This, I think, is a bad pylon spot. You can actually see it from here. So if anything, I should have dropped it low. So I think the default rule for pylons is you probably want to throw it high. The reason being is it can see over cover, and it has damage fall off because from distance, right? Against shooting a target low versus a target high, it's farther away. So spread weapons like shotguns will do less damage against it. But there's also too high. So here, for example, someone can pick this off on the way over, which is, a problem. And it also can make it a more obvious target versus if sometimes you dump it low, people won't notice it as much, especially through crowded bodies. So right here, Reaper comes up. I heal the Soldier right away because she was vulnerable. Reaper's trying to focus the Mercy. I healed Mercy. Right, he raids, great, no problem. Right, poking a little bit. Right, get a headshot there. Yep, get another one. Got a kill. Excellent. Healing with the Sig. We lose Soldier on the left. I reload. Right, keep the Ash alive. Right, she gets low, breaks out less of me. I'm out of position right now, so I have to use Outburst to get away. I thought, literally, this is probably like my, I don't know, like 7th or 8th game, competitive game. And I don't know how many quick play games I played before this. Oh yeah, one of the reasons I started playing competitive was I was playing quick play and I was like just dominating quick play games, like absurd. I won something like 10 in a row and like 11 out of 13 or 11 out of 14. And I was like feeling really good about my Illari play. I'm like, all right, I'm probably ready to play competitive soon. And then I started getting a bunch of active GM1, GM2 games against players who are like currently are GM1, GM2 and getting steamrolled. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna get rolled, I might as well just get rolled. Like, I might as well just go to competitive and at least make the games like more even, versus having to play against high GM players like while I'm learning a new hero. Anyway, where's I going with this? I can't remember. You're gonna see me kill a soldier here. So, soldier's gonna stand still. Obviously, he's gonna get popped right away. No problem. So I'm trying to work down. the Sigma here. I see the Sigma's low, but he's also bubble dancing well. So I want to get the kill, but the shield still has way too much health, so I just say forget it. I hear my Mercy getting attacked. I'm going to kill her up. That's a good save by me. Out of ammo. Looking, right? I'm trying to evaluate like where I should be right now. The Sigma's going to get a good flux in a second, I think. Well, our Sigma first, I guess. So Sigma dies. Lucio late with the beat. I was advancing because I was planning on like continuing the staggers. I didn't expect the Reaper to suddenly be in my face. This, by the way, is a good example of when throwing it high would be good. If a Reaper is solo fighting you, you want to throw it up, like up. That way, it takes him forever to kill the pylon. So keep the Ash up. I have no more heals. Right, looking for my own peaks now. Nothing super exciting happens. All right. So this position right here for the pylon is, I think I'm okay with this so far. So the key thing is, can they kill it safely? They can't, right? Even from right here, there's no angle for them to kill this. They have to step out here and then look up to kill it. And once they're out here, like, this is already a problem. I would also note that forward positions can be totally fine if you're ready to rotate the pylon as soon as they break through. So for example, if I'm playing over here, I have the pylon over there. As soon as they start breaking through, I can just chuck the pylon behind the fire truck, for example, and then they don't get the opportunity to kill it. And I think that's a huge part about playing Illari, is understanding when to rotate the pylon and doing it in time. Because as soon as they start hitting it, then you can't rotate it for free. It triggers the cooldown. So, poking. Still poking, right? This is a decently good spot, but it can be hard to rotate out of here. But it's otherwise speaking a good spot. I throw pylon here. Again, improvising a little. This gives me LOS over here, right? Everyone can be healed. They can't easily hit it. Sigma can definitely bounce attacks and get it, but which is what he's maybe going to do. Sigma tries to catch me in flux. He does. He's going to center this. I'm pretty sure he's aiming it at me. Yeah. So, quick rule. Unless you have an incredibly strong mobility skill, if the Sigma wants to flux you, you're always going to get flux. It is impossible to dodge the flux, generally speaking, if the Sigma exclusively wants to get you with it. So he's targeting on me, so there's no, even with like outbursts, I use like it, but I'm not getting out of this. I could have maybe done a little bit quicker, but he might have just tracked me anyway. But between that plus Coalescence, I'm gonna die here. But I don't feel bad about this death. Like, it is what it is. I could have like maybe not clumped with my team so much, or early rotated out of here, or stayed in this spot. But I felt like we were gonna lose this spot. But actually, now that I look at this, it's tricky though with the Cassidy back there, or the Reaper back there and the Soldier back there. It's dangerous for me to stay. So I think the rotation's okay. All right, coming out here, I'm expecting an early close hold. It becomes very clear that we are not doing that. To be clear, my Sigma does spawn with us, and he does not go left. So he's going to go right here, which threw me off. I was not expecting this. Because I think objectively, I think you should play here. I don't think there's a reason right now to not start here at least and deny the space and then back up as needed, because you're not in particular risk of dying. But as a result, I'm going to lose my pylon. Outburst, get away. Oh, I was saying that I thought Outburst healed me. After like 20 Illari games or whatever, I thought Outburst healed me when I did it. It does not. I thought it healed you for like 50 health or something. So I'm putting the pylon here. I figure, hey, it's tucked away, and it can heal everyone in here. It is actually not such a great spot, because you can like sort of shoot it from here, and then the Sigma's going to splash it. So this is actually a bad location for it. Thinking through this, I'm not entirely sure where I'd put it, because this whole place is bad, right? If I put it high anywhere, they're going to shoot it down for sure. If I put it back here, this also can get shot by them over there, so that's also not great. Not helpful, right? That's a normal spot for them to be playing. You could probably put it here, like right where I'm standing. This is maybe an okay spot. C's left side, C's right side. Obviously, as soon as they push up, they're going to kill it, but that's going to happen no matter what. Right wall, same problem, right? They can see it. You can put low right, but the problem is then I can't see left spot, and this is a very common spot for people to play. So I guess right here, this is where it's helpful to watch like other Illari gameplay, from like high-level gameplay, because you can learn a lot from the pylon placement. But that would be my best guess. It's a very unusual spot, but like I don't really know any better spots to put it right now. So we lose pylon, unfortunate. Gotta keep my Sigma up. Visor gets popped. B gets popped. We're just gonna die here. Also, mechanical mistake. I held the button. You see how high I get? This is a mistake. That's also hard when you're doing it quickly. To make sure that when you need to escape quickly, don't hold it. Just tap it for like the low fast jump, because you actually go slower the longer you hold it. You just get more height. See, that's a nice, good low jump. I'm pretty happy about this spot. So I put pylon on the right. I could have put it deeper to the right to not get splashed by the Sigma. So the Sigma's going to know that he's hitting the pylon right here. You can see the pylon take damage right now. He's actually going to stay to kill his pylon. So I'm going to kill the Sigma, or Sigma's going to die as a result of trying to kill my pylon, or successfully killing my pylon a couple times this game. So he lingers here to kill this pylon, but my team is going to overwhelm him and kill him. This is exactly what I expected, because I was like, I don't think the Sigma can stay here. Like, I knew when I threw this pylon down that this Sigma is going to need to back up, because he's got 3 people below and he's solo up top and my Sigma's rotating. So I'm like, hey, look, he can keep shooting this, but I'm pretty sure he's going to die here. And you see I'm looking at him because I expect my team to kill him, and that is going to be what happens. So don't trade your life for the pylon. That is an extremely bad trade. Headshot the Lucio, wanting to kill on him, he goes to the left. Tag him again. Great, get a kill. And then we're just chilling here. I throw pylon high. I think that is okay pylon spot. Right, finish the Reaper. So, close hold. We're holding this right now. They have control left side. I hear the Soldier, so I know that the Visor is going to be vulnerable soon, so I want to move the pylon. So I'm moving the pylon to the right, expecting us to hold this corner, which is correct. One thing I mentioned in another comment is playing tank is actually super helpful for, I mean, it's obviously helpful in general for like game sense, but it's really, really helpful for Illari specifically, because you can kind of know where the fight is going to happen and place the pylon accordingly. For example, if I didn't play tank, I might think, hey, we're going to retreat the high ground. But my read here as a tank is, no, we're probably going to hold this corner, so I'm going to throw the pylon here. If I thought we were going to retreat the high ground, I might have rotated too far and throw the pylon here, for example, which would be totally useless. So just thinking that through is important. We decided to give this up. I don't think we had to. I think we were totally fine holding this. There's nobody even on the right side. I think you don't start rotating until there's somebody right side high. For 4 people here, I think you just stay right there. But maybe he's worried about visor or something. And now we're gonna lose pylon. Okay, drop her here. Get a pick. Excellent. I'm immediately thinking to try to get a kill. But I hear the Moira on the left. Right, poke her out. Fine. I'm just reloading. I'm not even worried about farming ulti now because I have ulti. So there's no, like, unless it's going to lead to a pick, I'm not super, like, damage obsessed right now. I'm mostly worried that, like, nobody flanks us on the left and keeping everybody up. I am intentionally holding Captive Sun here because I don't want to, A, over ult, but B, like, pop it when it's not going to do anything. They are clumped together, but I don't have a good angle right now. So just chilling. I take a lot of damage here. I outburst sideways. Pocket the Ashe through this. Great. It's good. I lose the pylon because they pushed up. I'm going to back out right now because we've lost high ground. My Sigma somehow loses high ground. Does he drop? Oh, it's because of the Reaper. Yeah, what the heck? How does the Sojourn get killed here? Oh man, that's a big mistake for her to fall off high ground. This is just very sloppy on her side. Yeah, this should never I was like very confused. I remember like playing this and being like, how did this, like we suddenly lost high ground for no reason, even though we like did a really good job holding them from getting up the stair. Sojourn sliding off, that like mechanical mistake, means that she put herself in a close range 1v1 with the Reaper. Neither me nor the Mercy realized it in time, because like, why would our Sojourn be low ground? A, and B, why would a Reaper be there? And then our Sigma drops to try to help with that. So, I'm looking for a kill on the people who get lifted. I did not realize I could see the Reaper here, so I thought he was actually covered. I should have shot the Reaper, but I stepped forward there because I was looking to try to help the Flux confirm kill. They have high ground control. I really don't want to be here, so I rotate to the left. I pop Captive Sun. This is probably a mistake. So I was hoping to be able to use Captive Sun to get out of his ultimate, which does not work. I still get lifted. I pop the Soldier because that's the only one who can like really die here, and I'm hoping to tag him once. But they use beat anyway. It doesn't work out. Alright, so we've given up second point. Oh, I pinged because I heard the Soldier up top. Soldier's up top. I back out of there. I rotate pylon. Can't help him. Can't help the Soldier that far out. Ashe dies. Oh yeah, the Reaper teleported sideways, and I think the Ashe goes up into it. Yeah. Mercy dies as well. We're definitely in retreat mode. So, lose the pylon. Unfortunate. Heal the Soldier. Try to poke. Sigma tags me. I know he's trying to get a kill now because he knows how low. I know he knows how low I am. So he's gonna try to spam me out. So I chill for a second. Right. Come forwards. Again, I think that Outburst heals me, but it does not. I dodge this rock, but it's gonna hit the Soldier and kill me. But either way, this is a misplay by me. There's no reason for me to be this aggressive. I have to play corner here. My Sigma is like not doing enough damage to him either. Yeah, he misses those two. But either way, this is like 100% a mistake for me. Like we were down 2 in this situation. There's no reason for me this far up. Like I thought we had momentum to try to get a kill here because like the Sigma's out there. He's like low. But this is a misread by me. All right, coming out again. Put pylon down. Let's think through pylon placement. I don't think this is a great pylon placement. I think here actually would be better. But I knew they had right side control, so I was worried about them killing it. But I don't think this is a great pylon placement. I think arguably, actually, even down here is better than putting it here. Because that would force them to walk all the way up, jump, and then look down to kill it. Yeah, I think that's an option. I think throwing it high, actually, like really high up in the sideboard, is also a reasonable option here, I think. Yeah, throwing it up here is good. They would have to walk all the way up and then look up to try to kill it, which is not so easy. So yeah, throwing it like the middle of the sideboard is probably fine as another option. That gives you complete LOS to the point. Throwing it back here is super effective for holding the back line, but the problem is it doesn't give you anything in the front, and again, if they flank left, they're going to kill this like right away, no matter what. Sneaky good option, chucking it here. Yeah, if they don't have control, if they fail to clear left side, which is very common on this map, I think throwing it over here is actually quite strong as well. So that gives me a few options, right? I think low right high right. I think high right is actually probably objectively better than low right. So high right or left side here feel like good options to me for the future reference. That's a tough thing. Is like as Illari, like I think playing a map for the first time on Illari is like you're much better the second time you play it because you'll already be thinking through the pylons, like or rather you've already thought through the pylons. You don't have to improv it on the fly, which you're always going to be worse at than having good spots already picked out. Reaper teleports. I'm immediately looking to get the kill on him. Yep. It's funny because even though this is a Masters 1 game, like still some people are playing like it feels like low diamond. Like that Reaper teleport was a terrible idea. But so was my Sojourn dropping low ground, so it all evens out. Let's think about this spot. This doesn't hit right room, which I think is fine. I don't think I mind that because your team isn't typically going to stay here for very long. They're usually going to retreat this way. So, and if you're taking a lot of damage here, you're going to back up to the left instinctively. So I think this is fine. I think this pylon is okay. And then once they get in here, see the problem is this is too. They can see this pretty quickly. Like once they're over here, they can already see this. So if they can kill it without exiting cover, that's generally a bad pylon placement. So I don't think I like this anymore. Also up here, they can kill this really easily. So I don't think this is a great spot. I think actually you should just chuck it here. Yeah, I think you just chuck it here. And then once they turn this corner, I have to rotate it again. But where do I rotate it to? You can put it here. Especially low. You put it here low. That's not bad. Like, if you give up left room, you're screwed. Like, if you give left room, you're backing up anyway, so I think that this is actually okay. I think you put it right here. So I guess here first, then rotate to here. And then once we play back here, we're back into, like, throw it on the side. Nothing super exciting. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, yes. So I have Captive Sun coming up. I recognize that my last Captive Suns really didn't do a lot, so I'm looking for an off-angle flank here to see if I can get better value. I rotate Pylon to me because I'm expecting to take damage on the off-angle, which I think is just in time because they were right about to hit it. So rotate the Pylon, get a good headshot here. I'm going to pop Captive Sun. I popped it first, for the record. But Sigma also pops Flux. Fine, whatever. We'll hit it. Lucio pops beat, but I keep attacking through this because he fluxes first, he beats first before Flux has landed. It's going to result in the Flux doing a ton of damage because when the Flux lands, it's going to do half of the boosted health with beat. So it's going to do like literally 400 plus damage to everybody. So you see that the beat's already nearly expired. So I'm focusing on Lucio to pop him. Great, excellent. So good damage comes out. Move Pylon. Pocket my Sigma. Reaper's here. He's dead. Great. Lucio's being silly. He's gonna die here. Yeah. We're just chilling. I'm trying to poke really early right now because I want to try to farm Cap the Sun again. There's 17 seconds though, so it's unlikely I'm gonna get ulti, but you never know. Overtime stuff happens. In fact, is gonna be what happens here. So 10 seconds coming up here. Last push for them. They really have to get to the cart. Sigma's gonna walk through. He's gonna flux us. I can't get out of flux. I miss him. Oh, I should have healed. I was so focused on trying to kill a Sigma before he got to the cart. I should have healed this Ashe. This is a throw by me. Oh man, this is a huge throw by me. If I heal the Ashe to this, I think we win this. So the Sigma's gonna die here, but losing the Ashe here was unnecessary. This is a throw by me. So I'm gonna finish off the Sigma, which again was my goal the whole time. But this is not going to go well for us. I rotate Pylon, keep my team up. There's only 2 people on the cart, 2 supports. Just all about mechanics. I go over here, I bump them off the cart because I'm trying to make sure that they can be visible to the rest of my team. I bump them off cart, I get booped back, right? I keep my Moira up because she's low. I miss shots, right? Keep her up again. I unfortunately have no ammo here from shooting the Sig. Tag the Moira, then I see the Lucio gets knocked off. Kill him. Flux goes off, so Reaper pops ulti, I back off. This is gonna kill the Sigma. Can I have saved the Sigma here? I don't think so. Yeah, no way. This thing was way too high up in the air. Sigma's doing a good job. This is definitely not the Sigma's fault. Yeah, he's hitting every shot. What was Mora doing? It's a decent damage orb. I think they just have a lot of sustain. Yeah. Because me and the Sigma were working to kill Lucio, really. The Moira's not doing a lot of damage right now. Anyway, we're losing Sigma here. I'm in trouble. I throw Pylon down to try to keep my Sigma alive. Reaper says go for me. He pops Wraith form. I don't have no outburst here, so like, what am I going to do? Get killed. I think we're all just going to trickle back in. There's 3 people on the cart. I'm trying to save the Doom, but I'm out of healing. Go for the Captive Sun. I think the Moira fades to get out of this. Yeah, Moira fades to get out of this. I still tag her with it. Then I just need to hit a shot. No, I don't tag her with it. I'm trying to hit the Lucio. It's super hard to hit people directly under you, but I leave the cart. Would we have been able to save this? Unlikely. Yeah, I think it's unlikely. I mean, the Moira would definitely get here, and the Soldier would probably be able to touch as well, but like nobody else is even alive right now, so I don't think we would have saved this even if I stayed on cart. Okay, coming out on offense. I think that Pylon is fine. Yeah, I think the other option would be throw it here, but you can get splashed out, especially when they're playing Sigma, so I think throwing it up there is fine. I think throwing it to the far right is actually better. Yeah, throwing it to the far right is objectively better, because that will allow you to see further, deeper into this. Keeping the Sigma up. I can hear them on high ground, so I know they're... and you can see the shield, so I know the Sigma on high ground is going to be a problem. My job to kill the turret. Turret's dead. Rotate the Pylon now, because obviously over here doesn't help us. So this spot works out pretty well when they're playing this position. I think this is totally fine. If they're playing low, I think this is bad. But if they're playing high like this, I think this Pylon is good. Arguably, I can actually throw it even over here, and then have it heal the push as we take it. I think this spot's actually even better throwing against this wall, or even just like out here. It's dangerous obviously if somebody controls like this space there, but since they don't in this situation, I think that this Pylon's actually even better. I get tagged by the Torp headshot. I chill for a second, look back, make sure my team's okay. I hit the Sigma shot. I can tell he's going to spam the same spot, so I rotate. I'm looking for the Ana who's scoped. Pocket the Sojourn. Sigma went way too fast, way too far. This is not the time for you to be pushing to the point, Sigma. You need to chill. Like, you need to take this space, right, and then spam them off high ground. He went way too fast. And so I recognize it. I'm trying to keep him up. Lucio boops him back in. You see this, like, little boop? This is a good boop by Lucio, right? You see he's trying to retreat right now? Lucio's going to come over and then knock him back away from his team. But should be enough sustain. Yep, we're good. Torb's out there. I tag him again. He's definitely killable now, so now I'm laser focused on trying to kill the Torb. So he's going to make the smart call. He's not going to peek again, so I'm like, fine. And I use my shot on the Lucio instead. You notice I ignored the turret there. I was trying to kill the Torb, because who cares about the turret? The turret's going to die anyway. Pocket the Sig for a second. Alright, take a shot. You see, first shots, I saw the Sigma were on me. I know the next 2 shots are coming at me, so I immediately duck. This is like tank instinct, just understanding who he's gonna focus down. We kill 2, right? Should be a win from here. I get tagged hard, right? Heal up the Ash. I throw Pylon high. I don't know. This is a great spot, but like honestly, it's like pretty tough to find a good spot. I think chucking it over here, like really deep over here, is probably good. I think that's probably would have been the right call. I'm popping Captive Sun to try to confirm this win. Unfortunately, Ana rotates already, and actually it would have hit them if I hadn't hit this thing, which I don't think I thought through, that there was going to be this here. Because it actually is close enough that it would have tagged both of them. So I feel less bad about it now. It's still bad, but not as bad as I thought. Kill the Ana there, that's actually a big kill. Alright, my team's still slowly capping. I'm just playing up the Sigma, making sure nobody dies. Soldier's on my left flank. I immediately saw him, and I'm like, okay, we're in a dangerous situation, so I'm dodging relative to him. Right? Dodge, 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 dodge. And then I outburst away. Get away. Cool stuff. I eat that Helix on the way, and I was like, okay, cool. Sigma pushes our right flank. I'm in danger again. Outburst. I throw pylon down because I'm like, wait, I actually don't know where my pylon is. Where is my pylon? I think it was just on cooldown, I guess. Soldier pops visor, I immediately look for the kill, but with beat popped, I'm like, okay, forget that. I'm just playing up here to try to keep my Sigma alive. Again, if my Sigma dies, the fight's over anyway, so I'm willing to take the risk of like getting visored to keep my Sigma up. Flux misses me. I knew right away that it was going to miss me because I was like at the edge of it already. I outburst. Oh, because of Soldier, yeah. The nanoed Soldier makes me nervous, so I outburst to try to knock him back. Soldier dies here. I probably could have saved her, but it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, and we're going to lose this. Alright, Sigma's playing close high left here. This is a very aggressive move by him. I think he's trying to farm ulti here as fast as possible because he just fluxed. So we're going to all burn him, try to focus him down. I don't expect him to die here, but gotta do it. Overclock popped. They don't have grasp here, which is important. Try to keep the Soldier alive through overclock. Tag. Tag again. Heal up the Sigma. Tag. Tag. I meant to get on top of the shotgun jump right away, which would have made this pylon way better. But now the turret's just gonna kill my pylon. So I'm being super aggressive right now because we had numbers advantage, so I'm trying to confirm the kill in the Sigma. Keep Sigma up. Yep, Sigma dead. Excellent. Tag. Alright, I ignore the Tor because it's way too far away. Keep Sigma up. I just want to throw a pylon up high. I just had to throw it behind the wall, which is okay. I think he threw. Yeah, I think for this situation, I think this pylon's okay. Because we're trying to prevent the retake right now. But I think actually, assuming they get a retake attempt, I think actually throwing it high left is better. Yeah, I think throwing it high left is actually objectively better than throwing it behind the wall. They let us cap. Winston tried, but he failed. Looking for kills. I see the Ana's low. Soldier's low. Can't get the kill. Kill Torb. Outburst, because I really want to chase him down. I know there's like 2 or 3 people here, and it's okay, but me and the Sigma can definitely fight this. Because they're low enough that it shouldn't be a problem for us to win this fight. So I'm continuing the aggression. I think this is probably a read that like lower ranks don't do. I think they probably chill here. But like I'm like hyper aggressive right now, because I know that we can win this fight. Right, 3 people here with the tank already being low. I'm like pretty sure we're going to win this. Pop pylon. I chill. Winston can't kill me there, not at that distance. Alright, keep everybody up. Winston jumped in, he messes up there. So with that, great, excellent. So he's going to die. The Ana's going to come from spawn and kill my pylon. I think I probably should have checked the pylons at a safer angle. Like I should have chucked it like over. Damn. I should have checked it low. I should have checked it low right. I think that's probably a good tip. Is if I'm not sure what's going to happen, I probably should toss it low versus high, to increase the chances that it's going to survive. Captain Sun, I'm perfectly happy trading Captain Sun for these 2 kills, because it's going to continue to stagger, and then the card's going to get all the way over to here before we have to do the next fight. So 100% worth it right now to continue the momentum. I tagged both of them. Unfortunately, I'm going to mess up mechanics here. I think I only land 1 hit here, and then Soldier has heal station. Lucio has heal. I outburst out. I don't pylon right now, but I get healed up by Kiriko. The good news is this does slow them down enough. Because at this point, they're scared of running the straight line, because obviously they're both tagged. If I hit just like one of them, it's going to pop both of them. So this gives my Sigma time to catch up to the back side of them. Oh, sweet. It even popped it. Yeah. And so out here, Soldier's no heal station, and now he's going to die. So actually, I think this was still worth it. Like, obviously, it would have been better if my aim was better, but I think it still worked out okay, and I'm happy with how that went. I throw pylon here. I don't think this pylon is great. Yeah, they can shoot it from here. I think if I'm going to do this, I should chuck it low to the right and on the ground so it's stationary up like that. I think that is a better spot than where I did it. Where you put it this way, it sticks out this way versus I want it to stick out that way. If that makes sense. Alright. They pop beat and they pop nano. I'm just trying to keep people alive. Right, keep the Soldier alive. This is really good. So far, this is going really, really well. Other than the fact I lost pylon, like their initial push with nano and beat hasn't killed anybody. So after a few seconds, we're going to be in good shape. Unfortunately, that grenade goes in, tags Ash. Pocket the Sig. I should have helped with the kill. I should have shot first here instead of healing. This is a mistake. I should have shot first. I should have shot the Ana here. But she's going to die anyway. Tag soldier. Excellent. And I think we're just going to roll in and take it. Yep. Okay. So, we're going to be in overtime because we pushed all the way. They pushed all the way, or rather, so like second round, third round, depending on how you define it. Because they hit theirs in overtime and we are over a minute. We have all of our time left, so 3 minutes and 14 seconds. We're going to come out again. So you notice that I didn't throw pylon right away because I'm going to assume they're going to do the same setup as they did the last push. Because remember the last push, they did not try to contest low at all, which is somewhat unusual. They exclusively played high ground. And I'm expecting, because it's the same team, that they're going to play the exact same way. So I don't want to throw pylon here, get no value, and then have to rotate it again. So I hold pylon and I throw it deep, like deeper, as like second spot versus first spot right away as a micro optimization. Because I like basically predicted how they were going to play this point. Sigma gets walled, no problem, right? Immediately get around that, get heal, reload, while rotate. Pocket the Ashe here, who's getting blown up, right? Everyone's good. We eat the Helix, unfortunate, right? Pocketing. So notice that I'm not trying to fight from here because we're all clumped up and there's way too much spam. So someone needs to take another off angle here, and I figure if no one else is going to do it, I'm going to do it. Because I don't have any healing right now anyway, like after I walk through with the heals, right? Everyone's healed, right? Heal. I'm low right now, so I'm just going to walk into the left just to rotate to get that off angle. I wanted to confirm nobody was fire truck or behind fire truck before I started that fight. Alright, attack Baptiste. Baptiste is low. He uses regen burst. We're going to lose Sojourn behind me. Could I have saved? I could have saved here, but also there's no reason for her to die. She's literally standing still right now. And she gets May Icicle headshot. Yeah. She's lining up her railgun shot, that's why. Attack. Zarya's rotating to me, so, or I thought she was rotating to me, so I back out, but she's not, so great. So this is like an okay position. Baptiste does a big jump for no reason. Tag him, wall off, reload, try to save the Sigma. He rotates backwards, which is a good call by him. I should have walked to the right here. I just assumed, because my Sigma's full health, that he would continue pushing here, so I'm going to rotate to the left, which is going to cost me valuable time, because now my Sigma's going to get burned down before I can get to him again. So, sort of my fault. I'm not totally sure how much of that's my fault. I think I could have played that better, but it's not entirely clear how I would have played that better. Sigma swaps for Ramatra. We're going to win on this push. So, I'm being super aggressive right now because Ramatra's like really far out. And I know the Zarya does not have a lot of energy. Yeah. So, I'm okay being super aggressive right now. Zarya drops alone. Tag her. Tag Lucio. Looking for another Lucio tag. Oh, Zarya here's low. Okay, great. I'll kill her. She's low. Alright, headshot to Zarya. Oh, that's a big headshot. And then we're just gonna take it. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this was kind of interesting, kind of educational. Just, you know, watching me again, learning a new hero and kind of like seeing that process and talking through, especially the pylon placements, I think are interesting. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.